Um, I'm going to try and talk loud, not mess everything up. I know a lot of people think that when you're in a camp like this, you just sit around all day and you do nothing. Boy, do you got a big surprise coming, honey. Um, let's see. You get up, you cook your breakfast. That's about 7 or 8. I had coffee and yogurt this morning with nuts and stuff in it. And so by 8, I had that 8. And then you go and you take out your trash and stuff that's in here. And I fed Tippy and picked up her poop. Well, that's 9 o'clock. And then it's time to start thinking about getting dressed, put your clothes on, and go out. And then Kathy came over and we visited for a little while. And it was like 10:30. So you come in and you do your calls because I had to work on my insurance today. I had to work on a credit card, not credit card, a bank card. And so, that took a good half an hour to call 2 different people and get all that straightened out. Well, my mail stops coming on the 10th, so I'm going to have everything from now on shipped where I'm going to Texas. So you have a lot of things you have to know, you have to think about. And then I shut my mailbox off next week before I leave and head out to Yuma. I gotta buy stuff in Quartzsite, so you're making lists so you don't forget anything because you're not coming back this way for, another half a year. And so you make your list of things you're going to get and supply up on, because Walmarts aren't in every town, especially when you only do like 100 miles a day or so like that. So, sorry about that. I was watching the movie. And out here, the reception is not good. You got all these little roundy round circles. It takes me 3 hours to put up a video. This is not a good place to sit. So you have all sorts of issues, let alone people walking, driving through the camp, coming to visit, or somebody needs something to come over and ask you, if you got this, could I borrow that? Just lots of little things go on during the day. So, it's noonish, and so we come in after Kat and I visited, and we are whatever I was doing, and you make your brunch. Like today, I wanted pretzels, Fritos, so I took them, opened a can of chili, and heated half that up with some cheese, and had that. I had to run the generator for a couple hours to charge up my Yeti, so I could keep my tablet, watch my movies on my tablet, my phone. Then you clean. There's a lot of cleaning out here because the dust, well, every time you open a window, you've got dust. Even if you don't, sometimes the rigs aren't really tightly closed and you have dust. So there's a lot to do. You don't just sit all day and do nothing. This afternoon has been really, really hot, and I think it's 3:30 now, going on 4 o'clock. So it'll be time to ready up the rest of the chili and eat. You got to think about that. I got to take my vitamins because I had the gastric bypass. You got to drink. You got to have in at least 2 things of water a day because you're going to get a bladder infection if you don't. You have to keep thinking ahead and watch your health, what's going on around you. There's critters here, it's beginning to warm up. Who knows when the snakes and the scorpions and tarantulas come out? They say March. Okay, it's February. But you don't know, okay? We have coyotes. We found a skunk the other night. Whoa, the skunky smell. So there's a lot that goes on. And when you step out, you've got to watch anytime you step out. Because there could be a deer here, a buck, even a loose coyote, a wild dog, You have to watch where you are, or a crazy person. They do make those too. We are on the river. Who knows what could come crawling out of the river? Who knows? There might be a croc in there or alligator. We may be in the desert, but you never know what floats down the Colorado. So it's interesting. And there's always people, and it's like Homer's out doing something now. I can see him through the window, and Harley, his dog, is out there. Anyway, it's a lot. You're very busy all day. It's very hard to get your mind to stop and to get into a movie. I tried that. That's the only way to keep myself calm. I try to make my videos. I answer you. I don't know how many different texts I have sent out and got back today, and I've answered people who watch my videos. So if you think you're just going to come out here and sit, plus I got family, I got friends, I got to call my girlfriend now in Texas and make sure I can use her address to get all this stuff that I'm going to need shipped there. So that's life. It's not all that easy. Plus, I know I'm going to be traveling. What do? You plan your trip. You see what way you want to travel. I know I'm going from here to Yuma. Okay, load up in Yuma. Then I'm going to take 8. I'm going to head out towards Tucson. And then somewhere I'm going to end up down the road in New Mexico. Well, I got the state park pass. That was $225 for a year. So I've got it till September, so I can park there and have full hookup for $4 a day. So I may do that for a few days. I may just go right on to Texas. It just depends on how I feel, who I'd meet up with. Because I'm talking to people that are already down in Tucson and headed out into New Mexico. Anyway, my skin's really dry out here, so I know I scratch a lot. But that's another thing you got to do too out here. You go through a whole lot of lotions and rubbing of your skin and different things. It's not an easy process. Okay, you have to spend a lot of your time taking care of yourself. It's not like just sitting in an apartment and letting it do, because if it gets hot, you got to turn on the AC, you got to open your windows. If somebody walks by or something's going on outside, you got to check on it. It's a lot. It's a lot of planning. Because when you go to the grocery store, unless you want to run and carry your rig 15 miles every day, you have to really plan your grocery store and what you're going to get there. It's not easy out here. When you run out of something, you're out of something, especially with your water and you got to go empty your tanks, that's money. So you kind of plan, you kind of watch, you kind of know what's going on. And so budgeting is a really important thing, and planning where you're going, who you're going with, what you're going to do, if you're going to stay here. It just is a lot. So I don't want everybody thinking, oh, you come out here and we just sit around and we do nothing. Oh, I don't think so. I wish. Anyway, at the end of this, I'll probably put up, if I haven't already done that in another video, I have to look, because I kind of got the top up done, went and did laundry yesterday, so I got that all done. Anyway, this is Granny saying, I hope you enjoyed my little chat, and it's all about knowing what's going on out here. And I could really get into some heavy stuff, but I don't know what everybody really wants me to talk about, so. Anyway, there's a preview of a heavy-duty day, a normal day, because you always got to be doing something. You got to think what you're going to do for wood, for what, you run out of toilet paper, this, that. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not easy. So, good luck. If you're coming out to join us, you can always text me. You can check on cheaprvliving.com on the forum for gatherings to get together. That's how I got started, because I probably wouldn't be here if I hadn't run into Bob up in Colorado. And I know we're going up to Colorado sometime in June and July. I know there's another getting the 1st of April and end of March upper Arizona. So, and there'll probably be others if you just keep an eye out on the forum under gatherings. And you have to take a risk to go and meet somebody. If you don't like that group, there's plenty of others. So, anyway, this is Granny. Have a grand day. Pick your feet up. Take yourself out. Look at the life. Keep your steps one foot in front of the other, and you keep going. Don't wilt away. Your life is in your hands. Get it. Come on. Get up, get going, and create a life for you. Don't let others tell you you're worthless, you're this, or you're that. You're what you think you are. And if you're worth it, and you know you are, you get up, and you go, and you plan your life, and you do your life. It's your brain, it's your thoughts, it's your feelings, it's your glass, and that glass is half full, so go get it. See you.